My rent got raised.
What?
You get them all the time.
That's wild.
Your rent went up.
Yeah, that's why I'm piecing out. I put an offer on a house. I put an offer on a house 12 hours within them sending me a lease renewal with an increased rent. And
I thought that they paused that. They didn't pause it.
No, not only did they pause it, they also when I moved in, I have the worst credit. I was in a bad situation.
Are your landlords?
No, it's not necessary.
Are they?
I'm not.
No, it's not necessary.
Let's just say I can't stand them. And then you can whatever
Oh, we know what you mean.
We got it.
We got it.
That's right, women.
you can take that wherever you want.
The women of races.
Oh, that's funny.
But they had me pay 2 security deposits to get in my place.
Oh my god, that's not legal.
They're
either.
giving it back. They're not giving it back.
So then I didn't know when it went illegal 2019.
Mm-hmm.
They when I re-signed last time, they didn't give me my security deposit back.
Mm-hmm.
Then when COVID hit in April, I was like, hey, I've got 2 security deposits. Can I just use one of them for April? Because I don't know what's going on right now. My industry was shut down and I wasn't on unemployment. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. Can we just use that? And they're like, yeah, but you're going to have to pay it back. And then I found out, then I looked up and found out that was illegal. And I was like, are you kidding me? And
just don't pay it.
Well, now I'm not paying the last month's rent and I'm not even telling them I'm moving
Respect.
out. So I'll just be gone.
Big respect.
I'm like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're literally trying to steal money from me.
I don't know.
During this time.
You made an agreement with them. I don't know if it's so appropriate.
You should see if you can sublet out the space for some commercial thing, like if somebody just needs an office or something for a month, and then collect rental income on it, and then have them find out.
Or you should let gypsies move in,
because then you make it somebody else's problem, and you fuck them over, which is.
But then you fuck up those people that aren't the landlords.
Exactly.
But there's no reason to
Two birds, one stone.
You're pointing out that's the pros.
Yeah. You get justice and you ruin someone else's life.
Oh fuck!
I have friends who their landlord, let's just say, was from an apartheid state in the Middle East that's has occupied certain two parts of. Okay, anyway, I guess the entire thing is whatever. They made them pay their rent half cash, half check every month.
What?
So I think
That's
because
just taxes,
and I think it was because they were probably getting some sort of credit for
low income
housing. So they were just showing the checks.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just stop paying them cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell them to go fuck.
I'm at the point where I'm ready to fucking rumble with the landlord.
Dude.
You have a Greek?
No, I don't. I have a meter maid style landlord.
Wow. In your country. In Astoria.
Yep.
Wow.
But he's a piece of shit. He doesn't really. Well, I won't say he's a piece of shit, but he's just like a neglectful ass motherfucker.
I've never had a bad landlord except for the Korean guy in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, you're ready to go to war.
Dude,
sounds terrible.
I drove last time I was in LA. I just drove past that place and I was like, "What if I just kill this motherfucker?" Like, no one knows I'm in town. I did. I sat out in the fucking rental car and I was like
the Italians that they would always use for hits.
Yeah.
You just knock on the door.
DHL.
Like, no one knows
They
I'm
got
here.
the wrong guy.
It's been 3 years almost.
You killed the wrong Korean.
No, I would know.
You would know.
Yeah.
He's been taking enough Chinese classes.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How would you do it? If you did it.
I assume with a samurai sword.
Yeah, I don't know. You just stab him in the chest or knock on the door, stab him in the heart, you know, fuck him maybe a couple times in the neck, wipe the knife off, leave it there. You know, just some bullshit. Not, you know.
You're not afraid of him fighting back if you
would stab him in the heart?
You stab him in the neck and face real quick a couple of times. People would be in shock. He doesn't know what to expect.
You do like a classic phone check.
Big
shit.
kitchen knife. You just fucking
He's Korean though.
Just get him. I don't care. Stab face, neck.
You don't think gun?
What's that?
You wouldn't go gun?
That causes this whole issue where it's like, you know.
The trail.
You know, yeah, exactly. Where am I going to get a gun?
That gun was made somewhere.
It's already risky enough to use a fucking knife. I mean, it's risky to go there to murder this guy, to
Yeah.
talk about it on the show.
right.
The main issue is that I wouldn't be able to stop myself from talking about it on the show.
Right.
Or one of you would. Most likely Adam would.
Let's be honest. I
No,
would
that's
not.
not true.
Yeah, Adam would be. Adam
No,
would be like,
that's something you
like when
say
you
I do that I don't do.
murdered that guy.
No. If anything, you have the least discretion of the three of us.
I will let you know
That's true.
that Stav has already violated our discretion rules once during this episode.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. I'm not going to point out how. I will privately later, but you absolutely have. And you would. I would also admit I would be the one to let it slip that I murdered a Korean man. But it's
who had
equally-
wronged you? Okay.
Who had wronged me?
Yeah,
Right.
it's not just some random killing. Okay,
It
a
was
guy
ju- it was
that
justified.
that ripped Nick off to the tune of maybe $1,200 once.
Yeah. It was $1,600.
All right.
And it would be worth murdering him.
Okay.
That is a lot of money, I will say.
It's a
At the
lot of
time,
money.
that meant a lot.
No, that guy was 1,000,000% in the fucking wrong. I mean, it
Yeah.
was egregious how fucking shitty
No, it's a
that guy was.
scam.
He had security cameras in the apartment, and he would like call you if you broke one of these like draconian house rules. Like I touched some Chinese lady's floor mat, and he fucking like I'm getting phone calls at 2:00 in the morning.
I can't believe you lived in a home with.
I just
security
needed. I had a job, and I had to get an Airbnb. I went to LA for this job. They called me last minute.
Sure.
It was like I had 3 days to move to Los Angeles, and it was before I was making money.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, congrats, you're ready on the show. Now the first paycheck comes in, you're good. But
Sure.
like, I did nothing. So I went out to LA, and then I crashed on my friend's couch. And he's a real nice guy, but I guess no one, like he had another friend that had stayed on the couch the week before. So I sleep on the couch one night, and then I'm at work the first day, and I have like what I think is a spider bite on my hand.
Oh, he's got bed bugs.
And then the couch is infested with fucking bed bugs.
Oh, dude.
So
Brutal.
3 days later, I'm like covered in them. He's panicking. I feel bad. I'm having to like fucking put all my shit in a bag and put it in the dryer for 2 hours every morning before work. I'm like, I got to find a place. And I find this place on Craigslist. The money kind of makes sense. It's like kind of in an area or whatever that makes sense. And I go there. And as I'm like, he has a rental agreement, the room looks fine. But as like I'm signing it, he's like, oh, and this, oh, and this, oh, and this. I'm like, man. He's like, well, I got to rent this to somebody else. So it's not. And then it's like, what am I going to go just subject myself to bed bugs again for the night?
I mean, I'm a hotel
and then
man.
I didn't have the money for it.
I mean, well, you're paying for the Airbnb, right?
yeah,
Maybe
but it
I'm
was
like,
it was like I didn't have the money to then go out that night, find the fucking $200, $250, however much it was in Los Angeles for the night. That's like another like out of the pocket thing when I'm gonna have to pay rent for a full month anyway.
You got
like
you
another
got
thing.
finessed by this Korean man.
Well, I was in a shitty
I
situation.
know
It
he
was,
shook
like,
you
stuck.
down.
Yeah,
You were fucked.
I was fucked.
He could tell.
You
He
saw
could
you were on
smell
the
it.
end of your rope.
Mm-hmm.
And then he stuck his fucking prick. In
That's why I took a little cruise by the house, and I thought maybe.
And all he did was take a cruise, folks.
Yeah, that's
He
Wait,
didn't
what
do
happened?
anything
He didn't
else.
That's the thing. If a Korean guy was dead, how would anyone even
How would
know?
anybody know that it was the one we're talking
You,
about?
So wait, so
The cops are like, this could be anybody.
This could be
How
the
did he
guy
rip
from
you off?
Parasite.
Like he has a wallet with an ID in there, and they're like, "What are we supposed to do? Look this shit up?" But this is Gook Squad, LAPD Gook Squad. It's the 40s. That's what it would have been called back then. We're in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
universe.